At first glance, you're thinking you're looking at something new, a brand new Corvette, maybe a Z06 or something, because we're looking at an LS7 Corvette engine. But look what they put this inside of. It's a 1966 Corvette coupe with that LS7 in it. Very nice custom job. More horsepower than GM ever planned for that car. Another great vendor out here today is Simi Valley Harley Davidson. They got a great display of original bikes and accessories. I want to thank all the sponsors and vendors that came out to the 22nd annual Westlake Village Car Show today. When a car starts out in this condition, you could never realize that someone could make it into something this beautiful. 1958 Corvette, completely restored, and like I say, it started as that barn find project, whatever he had, and what caught my eye, and it's the highlight of any 1958 Corvette, is this grille. Look at the shine and reflection, 100 different angles from there. Nice restored 1956 Corvette, the yellow and black California plate. What a work of love here, let me tell you. Matching top. 58, my favorite year. A lot of people come just to enjoy the day and sit behind their car and let everyone ogle over it. Let me tell you, this is a beautiful 65, fuel injected, and he's got a Dick Gullstrand supercharger attached to this engine. I mean, I don't know how much more horsepower you needed than the factory gave you, but this one here definitely puts it out. He's got the gauges on there. Really nice supercharged 65 Corvette. It's got the original knockouts on it. Just really nice car. Black and yellow California plates, obviously a California car, and a driver. I've seen it at other shows too. It gets all over to the car show circuit. Real nice. Super custom 1963 Impala, and don't quite know if this car has a name, but I'd nickname it Spike on the air cleaner there. Got the flames underneath the hood, got the custom air cleaner, lowered, got the big wide wheels on it, and a really nice custom interior. Kept the original wheel, kept the original look of the dash, but they went totally updated on the vinyl and interior components. Got a real nice pair of Ford Roadsters here. Of course, here's the coupe. It's got the suicide opening door on it, lowered, custom interior. It's got a real nice tilt wheel on it. And then we got a real basic hot rod here, black, red interior. Interior's really nice. I like the taste in the interior, and no extra chrome. It's just all hot rodded out. Really nice example. Must be a lot of fun to go around town in that car. 1940 Ford Street Rod, and you know what? I had to stop because this is one of the nicest interiors I think I've seen on a street rod. Number one, it's a convertible, and I have a soft spot in my heart for convertibles, but the interior is really a nice two-tone, and I'm assuming it's leather from the material. The door panels are molded door panels. It's got the updated steering wheel, and you can see he's a member of the Street Rods Forever. Really nice example of a updated, modern Ford Street Rod. We'll look under the hood in a second. Along with the custom modern interior, you know, the drivetrain on this is also a modern drivetrain. A lot of the hot rods we see are throwbacks and period correct, but this one here has modern conveniences. Look like air conditioning and a nice power steering, power brakes. It's really the kind of street rod you can get around in and get back home in the comfort and style afforded to a modern, complete street rod. We're getting near the end of the 22nd annual Westlake Village Car Show, and John here, I promised I'd do an interview with him real quick. He's getting ready to leave. John, tell me about your car.
It's a 41 sedan delivery. I've had it since 1969, and it's taken a while to get it to this point, but, you know.
How'd you know in 69 this would be such a cool car to own?
I didn't.
Oh, you didn't? You just bought it because at the time it was a good buy?
Yeah. My brother-in-law, gave it to me, actually. So.
How long has it been since you've been fixing it up and out at the shows?
69.
You've been taking it to shows since 69?
I've been fixing it since 69.
It's always been a work in progress. Well, you know what? I think we're going to want to hear this bad boy leave, so you're about ready to take off?
Yeah.
Okay, man, we'll fire it up, and thank you for talking to us on live card shows, John.
Thank you.
You bet. You bet, brother. You guys have a good, safe trip home to Ventura. John drove this thing from Ventura. You know, it's kind of neat. We're here, Westlake Village. We're in the middle of car culture. Ventura's one way and San Diego the other. Right up 101. Really nice panel. 69 owner. Well, on the back row, we found a lineup of trucks. And, I think we saw this one at Community Chevrolet. Once again, a great custom cab, 350, original, all original. Got a nice modified. I think this is a 56 Chevrolet. People think 55, 56, 57 are only the coupes and convertibles, but they also made some really good-looking trucks in 55. Right here's a 72 Chevy. It's modified. The truck people are always in good shows out here. They always show up real good cars. And this one here, this Ford here, we featured this out at the Route 66. I think we did a nice feature on that. Complete row of real nice pickups out here. There's a real nice 320 Chevrolet. Original Blue Flame 6 in the engine. Really 56 complete, original, clean Chevrolet. The detail on this 56 is just outstanding. It's got no option, 6-cylinder. It's got a generator, not an alternator, but very good restorations, the wide whites. I love the color. It's one of my favorite colors in a Chevy pickup. Got a relatively modern one here. It looks like they won first place at the Westlake Village Auto Club. Very nice. Nice lowered Ford here. It's a 55. Big Edelbrock engine in there. High-rise manifold. Nice Apache, custom Apache. Got the special rims on it. And then we're down here to an original Ford. Completely stock. Nice row of trucks here at the Westlake Car Show 22nd Annual. If you started on the interior of this car, you'd swear you were looking at something brand new off the showroom floor. But as Steve pans back, you'll see, no, this is a brand new custom hot rod, and it's one of the new breed. It's got the classic styling of the original body, but it's got all the new features of a modern hot rod. Nice interior, very deep dish wheels, custom paint. This is more like of a stylized hot rod instead of your standard street rod we see the retro look. And this is definitely no rat rod, let me tell you. This is a showstopper. Beautiful two-tone paint. Got the suicide reverse door. All the comforts of home in that car. That gets you the shows to and from in style. It is October. And it is almost Halloween, and boy, that's one scary driver riding in this hot rod. But the only scary thing about this is the engine under the hood. Check that out. High-rise blower, dual 4 barrels. Once again, a really nice, modern hot rod. Talk about your modern hot rods. This has got a BMW V12 stuffed under the hood. And you know what? This car was featured on the cover of Street Rod Builder magazine. Once again, it's one of the new modern hot rods, not old school, new school. (1955) Packard Caribbean convertible, and just look at the detail on that dash. That's something you just don't find in the car manufacturers today putting out. That's a styling exercise in museum quality chrome and aluminum. It's just, what a beautiful car. And you know what? This is the top of the line Packard. It was the first year of the V8. 3 decades of a straight 8, the Packard finally went to the V8. This is a 353 cubic inch, 275 horsepower. It's got the 12-volt system. First year for the 12-volt system. It's got dual 4-barrel Rochesters, full-length torsion bar suspension, and an automatic load compensator. And you originally only had to shell out $5,900 for this car. Gorgeous example of a 1955 Packard Caribbean. It's a rare car, guys. You're not going to see a lot of these. And Steve, if you want, you can go down to the wheel, because these wheels you're not going to see. Wire wheels, Packard, wide whites. Beautiful example. 1991 Harley Davidson with a sidecar. Now, we missed this thing coming in, but the co-pilot is his faithful dog, Spot. I'm not sure exactly, but the co-pilot was a dog that rode in the sidecar on this. And next to that is another vintage Harley. This is really sweet. It's got the leather saddlebags, and they appear to be period. It's got the leather seat with the fringe. Antique motorcycle, that's definitely a vintage. Got the bicycle grips. Well, for the first weekend in October, we've had beautiful weather for the 22nd annual Westlake Village Car Show. And we're going to end the show tonight on a gorgeous 57 Chevrolet, modified custom rims, nice high-rise manifold, dual pumper Holly on it. And we want to thank all the sponsors out here today. America's Tire Company, GEM, LA Car Connection, Fishman Insurance, Art Publicity Promotions, Kelly Paper. And you know, this is Conejo Valley's longest running car show, and it's always free to the public. So in October, make sure you check your calendar and check out Westlake Village Car Show.